Welcome back, bros, to another video review, and today we have the opportunity to take a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Predacon Antagony. So inside the packaging, we get Antagony himself, his additional head, his blaster, and we get traditional with all Transformer figures, the instruction manual. So here we are taking a closer look at Antagony. And as you can see right here, he looks good in this dark jet black plastic with the purple eyes and then the purple face. And it looks good. I'm not going to say everything looks good in black, but this definitely does in my opinion. And when checking out the details on this figure, the way the light just bounces off the black plastic and makes it shine, it looks good in my opinion. And we got a little bit of gray right there in the crotch region. And then you got the, I'm not sure if it's very visible on the camera right now, but then you have the Predacon logo on his right upper shoulder. And then you have a little bit of purple here and there, but mainly just black. So yes, this figure is looking more realistic to what we see often on the ground. Black ants, red ants, whatever you want to call it, but it definitely looks good. And I like the way it turned out. Okay, bros, for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep it short because I've already reviewed the previous or original mold of this figure, which is the Transformers Beast Wars Inferno. So yes, if you would like to see the articulation and the transformation, feel free to click on the link that will be posted. In the right-hand corner, it will say Transformers Inferno Review. So you'll be able to see all those details that I'm going to leave out for this video review. So let's continue it right now for the accessories. Here we have a pretty cool accessory, and it is a new head sculpt. The new head sculpt, in my opinion, looks terrific. I like the way it turned out. It's definitely well painted. Hopefully you can see it coming across the screen on the camera. If not, it basically has that same purple where the eyes is on the ant. And then it has these teal blue bumps right there in front of his, above his eyebrows. It's got the silver horns. And then it's got like, well, the horns and the helmet is basically a metallic gunmetal gray. But then when you look at the teeth, it's like a silver and it looks really good. And it's also lead piping. So if you got a lead piping, you can use a flashlight or a powerful light. It will make his eyes glow. So that's that. And then the last accessory we get right here is his blaster. The only difference in this blaster is that it's molded in this translucent purple instead of what we got previously with Inferno being in the red plastic. But yes, it looks good. I have no complaints with it. It's painted very well, has a nice gradient right here, and I actually like it. So here we have Antagony and also Beast Wars Inferno to jumpstart my comparisons. Here I just went ahead and bought them out, and this is the reasoning why I did not do the articulation and the transformation for this video. So it's going to be comparison heavy in my opinion. So just sit back and enjoy the video. And here, as you see, the both figures are exactly the same when it comes to accessories, parts, details, everything, head sculpt. The only difference is the new figure, Antagony, is in a black color with the purple accent details, while Inferno, of course, is in the red with the, I guess you want to say metallic blue details or teal blue. But anyway, I'm not going to focus too more on that because as you see, they're exactly repaints. So I can't really say much more about that. So for my next comparison, here I have Antagony out here with pretty much the fellow Predacons, the original ones from the beginning of the show, except for Beast Wars Maximal Rat Trap, which is only out here for references in the types of scaling of the Beast Wars figures that we have already received, that we may have figures on our shelf already. So Rat Trap is just representing the Scout class, I guess you could say, or Core class, compared to the Voyager class of Antagony. And then you got Megatron right here, representing the leader class. And then you had the Deluxes right there in front, just showing you the scaling and the height differences. But I'm not going to spend all my time talking about this. But I will say one thing. The figure turned out perfect. And I definitely like that this repaint of Inferno just fits right in our shelves. And they gave us that bonus head to make him look different from Inferno if you choose to do so. Now, with that being said, guys, I know with the new Legacy Unite wave, we're going to get a character as in the Tasmanian Kid, which is Snarl. I'm surprised that we're getting him. But with that being said, guys, I really hope that we get characters like Quick Strike. We also get Tiger Hawk, which is going in that Transmetal 2 way. I'm hoping that we get a Rampage and a Depth Charge. Those would be incredible to add to my collection for Beast Wars. I definitely would like to see the Megatron on the roller skates would be nice. And the new Optimus Prime. Like those two figures right there, that Megatron and Optimus Prime, were tough to actually beat. Those were just spectacular figures that I had as a child. I definitely enjoy. I wish I still had them. But unfortunately, when you grow up, you don't always keep stuff. You sell it to get new stuff. Anyway, but yeah, the comparisons on these figures just look perfect. And I can't recommend and commend Hasbro enough for doing such an excellent job with this repainted figure of Inferno. And here we are, guys, for my final comparison. As you can see, I have Antagony right here compared to the new Voyager comic version of Bludgeon. As you see, they're practically the same size, and I'm happy that, you know, this repaint did not lack in height, but it is the same size as what we're getting with current Voyager size figures. So that's a plus in my book. And now compared to the older figure in this shot, here I have Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime. And as you can see right here, I think in the near future, they will be redoing this figure to give him more of a better feel, to better match the Transmetal 2 Beast Wars Megatron. As you can see right there, that is him in his dragon mode. I got his neck like that because I'm trying to fit him in the screen. But as you can see right here, these are just some figures. I just wanted to show off to give you a general idea of what you get and how this figure measures up. As stated previously, I'm going to skip transformation. So if you would like to see the transformation on this figure, please click the little link right here that's going to pop up on the screen, which may have already did so. It's going to say Inferno Transformation video. Click on that and you can see that it's the same as Antagony, as you can see right here. So let's go ahead and get him into his ant mode. So here we have Antagony in his ant mode. And I must say, as I stated earlier, you can't beat this being in jet black. It looks good. And not everything looks good in black, but certainly this does, in my opinion. This looks great. Checking out the head of the ant. He's got the translucent purple eyes, the purple mandibles, as you can see right there. He's got that metallic, like, pink right here on his back. The gun might be in the way, but hopefully you can see it on his thorax. As you can see, this figure just looks good, in my opinion. I like the way it turns out. All the robot kibble pretty much hides and gives us that more ant-like appearance. And as stated previously in the previous portion of my comparisons, here we have both figures. As you can see, they're exactly the same details. They just look good together. So yes, if you want to army build, this is the figure to get. It is a Voyager size army builder, and you can get a ton of Antagony to go with your Beast Wars Inferno to make sure that you have the queen pleased. So here we are for my final comparison. I went ahead and bought out some figures that we may already own. And here we have Antagony right here compared with the Buzzsaw from the Walmart exclusive Legacy figures. And then I have the Amazon exclusive, which came with in a 2-pack, I believe. I think it was with Sideswipe. And here we have Skywarp. And then we also have Inferno here back in the picture still. So yeah, as you can see, these are Voyager class figures. So they are bigger in their alt modes. And I think they definitely look good. while I think the bugs are way too big compared to this eagle right here, I do like how they all scale, at least how the characters were in the show in size comparisons compared in robot mode. So, all right, guys, I know I said the previous was my last comparison, but here I had to do it. I have the Marvel Legends Ant-Man from Quantum Mania right here compared with Antagony, and then also with Beast Wars Inferno. So, yes, I think these figures right here work very well in scale with the Transformers compared to the Marvel Legend. It definitely reminds me as if Ant-Man has already shrunk, and now he's to the same size as the ants, where he's able to ride the ants to get away without being seen or whatever. But I would love to see if a third party is going to do it, is give these ants wings. This would definitely, in my opinion, would make the Marvel Legend universe and Transformer universe come to life for all of those Ant-Man fans to have a really, really posable and dynamic ant for Ant-Man to ride and interact with. So now to end my review, we have reached a portion where I like to do the Yeah Bro figure grading system, where I like to tell you if this figure is going to be a pickup or a pass. And basically, I just share my opinions and thoughts on this figure that I have purchased and I am reviewing before you, hopefully to give you some insight on what you're getting your hands into, and ultimately you making a decision to pick up or pass on this figure. So I'm going to be honest, guys. I do believe Antagony is a figure that you should add to your collection. It is worth picking up. Yes, it is a direct repaint of Inferno from what we've gotten in the past, but the figure holds its own weight. It comes with an additional head that Hasbro has given us. And don't get me wrong, that head is great. It also comes with the same Inferno head. If you choose not to give him the new head, you have that option available, and it still comes with the same accessories of what we got previously with Inferno. With that being said, I'm not going to say everything looks good in black, but this looks good in black and purple, and I like the way it turned out, guys. The paint details are terrific. I have no bleeding or splotching or paint bleeds anywhere on my figure or copy. So it's terrific in that aspect. And then just looking at the mold, the molding on this figure has always been terrific. And who does not want to add and build a ant army for their Beast Wars display shelf? Now, when it comes to the playability and execution, of course, you already know it was executed, and the playability has a tremendous amount of value, whether you are playing in ant mode or in robot mode. So yes, with all that being said, it is a pickup, and you will not regret picking this figure up. So if you're interested in picking up a copy of this figure, I got my copy from HasbroPulse.com. This is a Hasbro Pulse Gen Select exclusive. So you can actually get this only from your online retailers that are selling the Hasbro Generation Selects. And with that being said, I end up paying the overall price of $34.99 plus taxes. Once the item came in stock, it shipped to me within a few days. And here we have the figure before you to review. If you would like to purchase this figure, you can click or copy and paste the link below, and it should take you directly to Hasbro's website where I purchased mine, where you can purchase yours also. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. By doing this 4 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support, and not only that, positive feedback as a YouTube creator of content. In addition to that, guys, please don't forget to turn on your notification bells so that you will be notified when new content has been updated for my channel. Thank you once again for spending your time watching my video. Until next time, yeah, bro, I'll see you soon.